Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be making some mac and cheese that makes you want to sacrifice someone. So first we're going to start out with like 4 cheeses. I got sharp cheddar, another cheddar, and parmesan, and another cheese I don't know the name of. Yeah, so what you want to do is grate them up, put them in a little container like so. Cut up some jalapenos. Ew, what is that? Yuck. Just slice them up, cut them however you want. My knife is super dull, so don't at me for my slicing skills. I can't even cut through the pepper. I'm just gonna speed this part up so we can get to the good parts. Yeah, so after you slice up your pepper, keep it in a container that's way too big for it. Now we're gonna make some cheese sauce for our mac and cheese. So we're just gonna melt the butter. Let's speed this up again. Don't got time for that. Nah. Cool. So once it's melted, you're gonna want to take out whatever's in there. Then add approximately the same amount as flour. Then just whisk the fuck out of it, bro. Like, no lumps, no clumps. Whisk it. Come on, don't be lazy. Get your arms in there. And you're just gonna keep whisking it. Cool. So after you whisk it enough, you're gonna, first of all, before this even starts, you probably should have had like a pot of water boiling, like starting to boil on the side. So while you're doing this, you can heat up your mac for your mac and cheese. But yeah, cool. I'm adding a little bit more because I thought it was too thin. Yeah, just whisk. Cool. So now that you have something that kind of looks like this, you're gonna add some cream. I'm using one of those half cartons, so I use the whole half carton of cream. Pour that whole thing in there. Like, just get it, bro. Just get it. Whisk it up. Whisk it very thoroughly. You don't want any lumps. Don't want any clumps. Nothing like that, honestly. You just want some ooey gooey goodness. You want that wet ass macaroni noodle. I keep saying macaroni, but I don't use macaroni in this. It's not technically mac and cheese, but you know, what is mac and cheese? Is it macaroni and cheese? I don't know where I'm going with this, because it is. So this technically isn't macaroni and cheese. Let's call it cheese noodle. Cheese noodle. That's what we're gonna call it now. It's cheese noodle. Cool. So you just want your cream to heat up. You just want it to thicken, honestly. You want it to thicken. So while that's going, we're gonna get the noodles in the water. Okay. 9 minutes. 9 minutes is all it takes. You want a rolling boil. And the noodle we're using is rigatoni. I like rigatoni because it has a big hole. That's it. You can get more sauce inside the noodle, you know. That's why I like it. You could use literally any noodle you want. You could actually use macaroni. I almost said mac and cheese. You could also you can use macaroni. Yeah, so just make sure that doesn't stick together. Just give it a couple stirs in here and now. Then let's get back to the cheese sauce. Okay, so the cheese sauce is heated and it's getting a little thickened now. Yeah, it's getting pretty thick now. Like, look at this. This is A1. This is a thick boy. This is a thick boy. So we're adding our jalapenos and just exorbitant amounts of cheeses. Our 4 cheese blend. Okay, and right now, truly, it looks like a mess. And like, I'm not even lying to you. It looks like a mess, but don't worry. Just keep stirring. Just keep stirring. Just please, trust me. Just keep stirring, and it'll look better. I promise. Yeah. So, also, I didn't add any salt to this because, one, cheese is salty AF. Like, have you had a slice of cheese? It's pretty salty. And the amount of cheese we're putting in this could kill a small child. So don't obviously taste it first, and if it needs more salt, add salt. I used unsalted butter because, like, this is how much salt's in this cheese. I don't add salt. I don't add you could add pepper, honestly. You could add pepper, nutmeg, like whatever floats your boat, right? So now it's kind of getting homogenous, you know. It's kind of coming together now. This spatula wasn't enough to break down, like, you can see like little orange bits in there. You don't want that. Kind of want it to be like all one. So I used the whisk later in the video. Yeah, I don't think I bring it out now. Yeah, and you just want to, listen to this. Actually, listen to the sound of this. Yeah, that's nice, right? Don't worry, there's definitely nicer sounds to this. It sounds like I'm not gonna say it yet, but cool. Now that we have like the consistency we want, like I said again, I go over it with a whisk because there's still some orange spots, but like this is kind of the consistency you want. Let's just skip ahead. Yeah, I come back with the whisk, and now it's super creamy, super cheesy. It's, bro, you could like dip chips in this. That's like queso, honestly. Cool. So now my noodles were done. 9 minutes over. Strain the noodles. I didn't save any water. It'd probably be, I don't know, better if I did, but whatever. Too late now. It still tasted pretty good. So we got our rigatoni noodles. It's time for the assembly. It's time for us to bring the cheese sauce and the noodles together, the Magnemite cheese, and look at that plopping down on there. Honestly, I feel like if I ate this whole thing, I'd go into cardiac arrest, but I didn't. Now listen to this, dog. I'm gonna shut up. That's it. That's what good pussy sounds like, honestly. I didn't, like, I had so much more cheese sauce left, and I was like, you know what? Whatever, let's just put the whole thing in there. And I did. I put the whole thing. And it is as unhealthy as it looks, but it's also as delicious as it looks, bro. Like, yeah, it's too good. You, like, when I'm telling you, you have to sacrifice someone for this, you do. And the sacrifice is later in the video, but it's worth it. Here, let's have another little sound check so you can hear the little noodle and the sauce combined. Let's get it. I should call my girlfriend, you know? I really should. Yeah, that's basically it. Just plate it and you're about done. Whoops. I almost forgot about the sacrifice. Yeah. This part's never easy. Roll the clip.
Cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me. Quick jump out for you, let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I run down on them before I have a nigga running me. Talk your shit, bite your lip, ask for a call while you ride that dick. Really ain't
Cheese noodle.